Did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? It went zooming across the left field wall.
Jackie Robinson was an important baseball player who took a stand in history. He played even though the teams were separated by color. With the help of Branch Rickey, he played in the major leagues and broke the color barrier of baseball by being the first African American in Major League Baseball, or MLB. Jack Roosevelt Robinson was born on January 31st, 1919. Jackie was the youngest of 5 children, and his father left them after he was born. Struggling to raise her family, Jackie's mother, Mallie Robinson, was forced to move to Pasadena, California.
Mallie Robinson eventually earned enough money to support her family. However, sometimes they would still go to bed hungry. When not working, Jackie's mother taught her children the importance of kindness towards others. In Pasadena, blacks were always separated from whites, and Jackie's family was not welcomed by their white neighbors. The African Americans lived in their own community and never received equal treatment from the white population. When Jackie was younger, he heard many insults to him and his family that were hurled from nearby whites. But Pasadena was a major improvement over rural Georgia by the amount of racial violence. Still, no matter where they went, racism was always a problem. This was not fair, and it was a major reason Jackie wanted to take a stand.
Jackie received roughly the same education as white children, even though the schools were separated by color. He sometimes got into trouble with other boys his age. The only things keeping him from his life of crime were his Christian faith and passion for several sports, including baseball. By the time he was in high school, he was a star in track, basketball, football, and an excellent infielder in baseball. Robinson relied on his speed and determination to win, which allowed him to exceed in all sports.
Other players and friends noticed his abilities. He later wrote, "They decided I was the best man to beat. I enjoyed having that kind of reputation, but I was also very aware of the importance of being a team man." Robinson's success in sports drew the attention of many colleges. He enrolled at the University of California in Los Angeles, but left after 2 years to help support his family. Shortly after, he moved to Hawaii to play in the minor leagues for football. After the 1941 season ended, he went back home to California. On his way back, Pearl Harbor was attacked, and he felt the need to serve his country.
When Jackie tried to apply for officer candidate school, he was rejected because of his race. He even tried to join the Fort Riley baseball team, but was told that African Americans are not allowed. In 1942, the Army finally agreed to let Robinson and other African Americans participate in the OCS. The Army did not want to send blacks overseas into combat, so Jackie was forced to stay in Fort Riley. In 1944, Jackie was ordered to go to Hood, Texas. At the military base, Robinson, of course, had to deal with more racism.
In 1945, shortly after he returned home, he was offered a contract with the Kansas City Monarchs of the Negro Leagues. He was grateful for the money he earned, but did not like his new life on the road. He didn't like traveling long distances by bus, staying in cheap hotels, and scrambling to find food when restaurants refused to serve African Americans. While playing for the Monarchs, the Dodgers manager, Branch Rickey, had a plan for Jackie. Rickey believed that baseball should not be a game of segregation, and one of the players he thought could change that was Jackie Robinson. Rickey arranged a meeting with Jackie in Brooklyn. He told Jackie that he wanted him to be the first black baseball player to play in the major leagues. First, he was going to play for the Dodgers' top farm team, the Montreal Royals. Then, if Jackie proved himself worthy, he would move up to the Dodgers. I was thrilled, scared, and excited, but most of all, I was speechless, Jackie later said.
He was the first African American known to play for a top-level minor team since the 1800s. Jackie often heard racial slurs and death threats towards him, but his teammates accepted him as a player. That year, he stole 40 bases and helped the Royals win the championship. Even the impressive start. Rickey decided that Jackie had shown his ability and proved himself so that he could join the Dodgers. And then, Jackie was officially on the team. Even when Jackie proved himself, he faced challenges. Several of his teammates were racist and would not play with him. Jackie knew that the other African Americans wanted him to succeed, while the whites wanted him to fail. Again, he faced racial comments and insults, and Jackie was forced to keep his emotions in check, for if he didn't, he would ruin the already low reputation of African American athletes. Opposing players from other teams normally did anything they could to stop him from succeeding. Players often slid into him, and even one player even used his spiked shoes to draw blood from Jackie's leg. Jackie endured all of this as if it was a tap on the shoulder, rather than an awful prejudice.
The Dodgers won the National League pennant and Jackie was named baseball's Rookie of the Year. Even though the Dodgers had lost the World Series, Jackie had earned the respect from blacks and whites. The people were surveyed and Jackie was found to be the second most famous man in the country, ahead of Harry Truman and several war heroes. As the seasons followed, Jackie earned more respect and got even better.
Jackie Robinson stood on third base at the top of the 8th inning with 2 outs, waiting for his chance to steal home. On that pitch, Jackie stole home. Many believe Jackie could have timed it better. Usually when a runner tries to steal base, it is requested by a manager. But this time, Robinson made the decision on his own. However, he later wrote, "I was just tired of waiting." This changed Jackie's world along with baseball entirely. The 1955 Dodgers won their first World Series championship against the Yankees by 4-3. Jackie's team claimed that he was the one who led them to victory.
In 1956, Jackie retired at the end of the season, also receiving the NAACP's Spingman Medal for his outstanding achievements. The NAACP said, "The entire nation is indebted to him for his pioneer role in breaking the color bar of organized baseball." Jackie continued to serve for the NAACP as he worked on their board of directors to raise money for the group.
Even after he stopped playing baseball, he was a civil rights activist like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks. He fought hard to gain equal rights and pursued business interests. We thought he was a great role model for many others during his time, but also for us. Sadly, on October 24th, 1972, Jackie Robinson died of a heart attack at age 53. Later after he died, President Ronald Reagan awarded Jackie with the Medal of Freedom. Starting from 2004, every player, coach, and manager wears the number 42 on April 15th in honor of Jackie Robinson.
Jackie proved that African Americans were just as good as everyone else, and they deserved a place in the world. Not only did he show everyone that he could play baseball, but inspired others to show it as well. In his later life away from baseball, Jackie also worked hard to achieve equal rights for African Americans.
People today look up to Jackie and see him as a role model. Not only did he leave an imprint on baseball, but he left an imprint on our lives. People back then were very discouraged, but after Jackie, they stood up for themselves and showed whites that they were people too.
It went zooming across the left field wall. Yes, Jackie hit that ball.
Jackie Robinson was an important baseball player who took a stand in history. He played baseball even though the teams were segregated. He proved himself to be just as good as any white player and played in the major leagues and broke the color barrier of baseball by being the first African American baseball player in the MLB. Even after he died, he left an opening for African American athletes. Now people of both black and white can play together as brothers and sisters.
The team is through. They just see Jackie Robinson.